Welcome back to Tech Unpacked. I'm Mark, and with me as always, Jenny.
Hey everyone, Mark, I've got to ask you a question right off the bat because this story, it just took me by surprise.
Oh, which one? The one about Mount Hope Elementary?
That's the one. When you hear AI design school, you might think of robot teachers in the classroom. You know, something out of a science fiction movie. But this is actually about the very structure of the building, the electrical system itself, being designed by artificial intelligence. It's quite something.
It is, right? And it's not just a small pilot. This is Mount Hope Elementary in Lansing, Michigan, becoming the first building in the U.S. with an AI-designed electrical system. It's using Augmenta's generative design platform, which automates the process of mapping out the conduit, the wiring, everything.
So it's not just a concept then, it's actually built and functioning?
Built and functioning. This is a real school, part of a larger bond project in Lansing to update their schools. And this AI-designed electrical system is a core part of its infrastructure. The kids there are walking through a piece of tomorrow, today.
Okay, that's interesting. But let's get down to specifics. What's the actual benefit here? Beyond, oh, AI did it. We're talking real-world construction. What did it do times for them?
This is the compelling part, Jenny. Because it's not just a novelty. We're talking some serious, tangible efficiency gains here. First off, they saw a 15% reduction in material waste. Think about that. Less copper, less conduit, less material heading to the landfill, all because the AI found more optimized layouts.
15%. That's substantial, especially on a project of this scale. In construction, every little bit counts.
Precisely. And it gets better. 25% faster design time. The contractor, C&R Electric, actually saved over 100 labor hours just in the design phase. 100 hours.
That's like 2.5 work weeks for one person. So these electricians and engineers, what were they doing with that saved time then? Were they just enjoying a break?
Well, they were freed up to do more complex problem solving, quality control, coordination with other trades. The AI handles the repetitive, optimizing tasks, allowing the human experts to focus on the things that truly need their experience. And it trimmed a full month from prefabrication scheduling too, because the plans were so precise.
A month! Mark, this is starting to sound like a sustainability success story. 15% less waste isn't just cost saving, it's 15% fewer resources used. That's sustainability you can measure and point to in the real world.
It certainly is. And it's tackling a problem that has been a challenge in construction for ages. You have all these different systems in a building. Electrical, plumbing, HVAC, and they often compete for space. Traditionally, the electrical design can sometimes feel like an afterthought, a last-minute thing that gets rushed and causes clashes on site, leading to rework.
The old, too many pipes in one wall problem. It's like trying to untangle a drawer full of cables, but on a building scale.
Precisely. But this AI processes all the building specifications, all the constraints, all the building codes, and then it generates the most efficient, compliant designs. It helps solve those spatial conflicts before anyone even begins building. Then, the humans review and finalize everything, often through integrations with existing software like Revit.
So, should we be thinking about any potential downsides here? Could reliance on AI in designing these critical systems introduce unexpected errors or safety risks because of those black box algorithms you sometimes hear about?
That's a very valid concern, and it's why the human element remains vital. The AI generates the designs, but engineers and electricians are still reviewing, validating, and approving every single plan. It's a tool, an assistant, not a replacement for human oversight. Think of it more as a highly efficient design aid than a completely independent electrical engineer.
Okay, that makes sense. A very times smart assistant then. So, this isn't just a one-off thing, is it? What does this mean for the broader construction industry? Is this something we're going to see more often?
Oh, this is just the beginning. Augmenta, the company behind this, has a roadmap to expand beyond electrical systems. Their goal is to integrate plumbing, mechanical systems, all of it, by 2026. Imagine entire building systems, all seamlessly designed by AI, optimized for material use, energy efficiency, and speed.
So we could be looking at a future where AI designs entire buildings while, as you say, we sip digital coffee or supervise from afar?
Well, not quite coffee, but it will change how we build. Think about the global construction waste issue, which is valued at about $160 billion a year. If AI can even make a meaningful difference in that, by reducing material waste, speeding up projects, and making buildings more efficient, that's a big win for sustainability and the economy.
It also brings up another important question, though. What about the human aspect? If AI is designing all this, what happens to the electrical engineers, the CAD drafters, the people who traditionally did this work? Is it a case of job displacement?
That's a really important distinction, and it comes up with a lot of these advanced AI tools. The shift isn't about eliminating jobs, but evolving them. Electricians and BIM managers aren't manually drawing every conduit run anymore. They're becoming supervisors of intelligent systems, validating AI outputs, handling the nuanced challenges, focusing on quality and complex problem solving. It means upskilling, certainly, but it also creates more strategic, less tedious roles. It moves them up the value chain, if you will.
From blueprint roles to algorithmic routing, huh? It's quite a transformation. And it's also interesting that A-Time School is the first testbed for this. Why do you think a public institution, a school of all places, is pioneering this tech instead of, say, a highly commercial data center that often seeks cutting-edge efficiency?
That's a thoughtful question. Part of it is likely due to the Lansing School District's commitment to innovation and preparing students for the future. Especially since Mount Hope is being rebuilt as a STEAM-focused school, it makes sense for them to have cutting-edge infrastructure. Plus, public projects often have specific sustainability and efficiency goals that AI can help meet. It's a showcase for how technology can benefit the community directly. It's a visible, tangible example for citizens.
It's like a living, breathing example for the kids walking through its halls. This is how your building was made. I mean, talk about hands-on learning, right?
Exactly. The Mount Hope project proves that these efficiencies aren't just theoretical. They're happening now, in schools, right there. And it really makes you wonder, if this is what AI can do for electrical systems, what's next? Like, what other industries are ready for this kind of algorithmic optimization?
Mark, this has been a compelling discussion about the future of construction, and I think we're going to be talking about AI in construction a lot more in the coming years.
I have no doubt. For Tech Unpacked, I'm Mark.
And I'm Jenny. We'll connect with you next time.